A child's bedroom, dimly lit by a nightlight. 8-year-old me, tucked in bed, eyes wide open, a tall, faceless shadow in the corner. Hollow eyes, a deep, unsettling void. It stood perfectly still, watching me. My heart pounded against my ribs. I pulled the blanket higher, trembling. The shadow remained, a silent sentinel. Morning light finally broke through the curtains. The shadow was gone, leaving only fear. I ran to my grandmother, tears streaming. I saw it again, Grandma. Her face, usually so kind, grew serious. She held me close, stroking my hair. Children see things adults can't, she murmured. Her voice was calm, but her eyes held worry. If you see it again, never let it come closer. Her words echoed, a chilling warning. The entity vanished, a memory fading. Years passed, childhood nightmares receded. The shadow became a distant, half-forgotten tale. I dismissed it as a vivid dream. Moving into a new apartment, a fresh start, boxes unpacked, new beginnings. Last week, the past resurfaced violently. The digital clock glowed. 3:13 a.m. I jolted awake, a cold dread washing over me. My breath hitched in my throat. The familiar, terrifying shape stood there, in the corner of my new bedroom, just as it had all those years ago. This time, it felt closer, more imposing. Its presence filled the small room. A chilling whisper echoed in my mind. Not a sound, but a thought implanted. You left. The air grew heavy, thick with unseen pressure. A profound sense of dread enveloped me. This was no mere childhood ghost. It was something far more persistent, something personal, something ancient. Its hollow eyes seemed to bore into my soul. I couldn't move, frozen in terror. The silence was deafening, except for my heart. It pulsed wildly, a frantic drum. The shadow took a subtle, almost imperceptible step. Closer. My grandmother's warning screamed in my head. Never let it come closer. But I was powerless, trapped. The darkness deepened around its form. A cold sweat broke out on my forehead. The whisper lingered, a promise of return. I closed my eyes, wishing it away. When I opened them, it was still there, watching, waiting. The night stretched on, endless. The shadow, my unwelcome companion, my childhood nightmare had returned. The chilling whisper, "You left," still echoed. I needed answers, desperately. I called my grandmother, voice trembling. Her usual calm was replaced by genuine fear. She listened, her face pale. She revealed the entity wasn't a spirit. It was something that attaches early. I was targeted simply because I had seen it. A cold dread settled in my stomach. That night, I prepared for its return. Every light in the apartment was on. Doors were locked, windows secured. I tried to ward off the encroaching darkness, but at precisely 3:13 a.m., the power failed. Darkness enveloped the apartment. A familiar, icy presence filled the room. The shadow was no longer across the room. It was directly behind me, its cold palpable. My breath hitched in my throat. Slowly, I turned, heart pounding. I was face to face with the entity. Its hollow eyes pierced into mine. A whisper, "You didn't forget me." The next morning, I awoke disoriented, not in my bed, but standing in the corner, facing the wall, unable to move or speak. A terrifying paralysis gripped me. Now, every night, the ritual repeats. I find myself in that same corner, watching my sleeping self in the bed. The shadow inches closer behind me, its form growing more defined, waiting for the inevitable moment. The moment I can no longer look away. The air grows heavy with its presence. My sleeping self seems unaware. But I, the observer, feel its breath. A silent scream trapped within. The room is always cold now. The clock on the nightstand glows 3:13, a constant, chilling reminder. The shadow's eyes burn into my back. I feel its patience, its hunger. Soon, there will be no turning back. My reflection in the window is distorted, a silent plea, unheard. The shadow's victory draws near, the final moment of surrender.